It's Madden NFL 24. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Rams and the Lumberjacks, and it's all up next.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 18 carries, 90 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 41 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. And his kick is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out come the Rams now for their 1st possession. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball, The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 68 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Prescott. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A big play there for L.A. An even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Dak Prescott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Done good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
That good for 19 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
That's interference. Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Hubbard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Hubbard again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lumberjacks are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now Prescott. He finds Bateman over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the counter, it's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Prescott now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete. Well, the Rams at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's
and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. Shoves him away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He juked him across midfield. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. 39 yards there. A big the safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level. And now you've got a big place to run the football.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll find Bateman once more. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard.
Prescott from the gun. It fights him off. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Dak Prescott with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Rams are able to widen their advantage. Done good with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now 3rd down and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott looks to throw on first. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Prescott on first down. Looking for Bateman. He's got it complete. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This 2nd and 4. Prescott. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Done good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Evans has it left side. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. First down, Prescott. That's complete to Treylon Burks. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here's a 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Throwing, Prescott. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. A first down throw for Prescott. This one downfield to Burks. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs,
they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he takes us beyond the 35.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Taylor.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Running left, Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now 2nd and 5.
To throw is Prescott. Here's Johnson with a reception. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it.
Again, it's Johnson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run once more with Taylor. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 33.
Back to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The offense on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Rams.
They'll look to throw again.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway, Con.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. On the handoff, McLaughlin stays on his feet. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Lumberjacks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. Responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. But bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns. But all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now Dak on the option left. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted.
Well, if you're ever going to try to fake punt, this would seem to be the place to do it, but it doesn't work out.
Yeah, you got to make sure you throw it to your guys and not the other team. But yes, in this spot on the field, only needing a few yards for a first, I think that decision was okay and spot on. The problem was the execution. It was not.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On play action, they'll throw.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Now down for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding,
When they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
That's interference.
Let's check in with our referee. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Rams, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.